Awakening. How you doing, Johnny? You awake?
Oh, it's been a crazy.
Yeah.
By the way, that noise, that's Ginger licking herself, not me.
Or me. I stopped that years ago. I haven't done that since college.
Yeah, so what a crazy morning so far. You had an argument with a cat? Getchashooz?
Yeah. Wow, that neighbor's cat comes in the yard and eats all the birds from my bird feeder. I got in a big fight with him, and the fucker yelled back at me. Meow.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
It's like, mind your business, lady.
I couldn't believe it.
I'm doing cat things.
Yeah, well, his cat things go against my human things, so he had to
You
go.
set the duck after him.
I don't know. If that duck got
might
ate by
attack
that
you.
cat, I don't know. I don't know what happened there.
That duck would eat that cat.
I don't know. I'm not positive of that. I'm pretty certain that it would eat me, but the cat, I can't put up a fight. I'm ready to go.
Get your shoes.
I've had it. I've had enough of this shit.
It's like, me too. I was up last night, thinking I was funny and shit all night.
I saw that when I woke up this morning.
Yeah, it's like that joint from 1989 just hit me.
Yeah, well, we got to get our kicks somewhere.
Yeah, it's weird, but what are we calling this? Get your shoes, right?
Mm-hmm. We still don't know why yet.
Thing going on.
Mm-hmm.
That plant that burnt down and killed all the chickens.
Yeah, so they've been burning down our food processing plants all over the country, and even worldwide. I've seen it in other countries too. There's just somebody's going around torching them. Nobody seems to be investigating. And now you tell me that eggs are going to be $1 a piece.
$1 for one.
Yeah, they want to force everybody into veganism.
Is that a bad thing? I think it's a bad thing.
I'm all right with it because I have been one for 14 years, but I would never force anybody else into it. That's a decision that you make on your own.
But what's the whole deal with why do they want us to all be vegan? You know what I mean? Like, what are they going to do with all the animals? Like, population control the animals?
I don't know. They're trying to population control us.
Yeah.
That's what it comes down to.
Mm-hmm.
These billionaires, and I was talking to my mom the other day about it, and, she's a progressive liberal, whatever. Well, she's not progressive. She's more of a centrist, but anyway, even she's getting sick of it. And we're talking about the billionaires and all their hijinks lately. And she was even agreeing with me. I said, it seems like when people get that much money, they all develop the same mental illness. And that's like this megalomania where they think that because of their wealth, they have the right, and not only the right, the responsibility to control the rest of us, the underlings. They have to dictate every aspect of our lives. In fact, there was a guy, I can't remember which one it was, but at this latest Davos meeting, the World Economic Forum, sat there and said that within the next 10 years, they're going to have records of everything each and every one of us does, where we drive to, what our carbon footprint is, right down to what we eat in a day. Every meal.
But don't they already know that? I mean, we have GPS, we've been handing it to them a whole lot.
Yeah, because we like the convenience, and I'm guilty of it. Here, I just got this computer going finally. We had computer problems, and I get it going today, and I'm thinking, oh, thank God Google saved every password and every account that I use, because I could just log right into this new computer, and it was like nothing.
It has its pros and cons, but they're mostly cons.
Yeah, con is the word, all right.
It's just like crazy.
We're all being conned.
I don't know how we ever got around with paper maps. I don't know how he did it.
I kind of miss him because I was like the queen of map folding. I was always the only one who could fold the map.
Shoes.
I was always the only one that could fold the map up right. Everybody else just wadded it up and put it in the glove compartment.
Oh,
I'm a Virgo.
Whatever
I can't
makes you
help
feel good.
it. I like things to be orderly.
And not only that, we used to fucking like pull over and ask a stranger. You know, you got to talk and meet people. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know. You still do
buddy.
that. That's annoying.
Guys on the side of the highway dragging a fucking body bag, and I'm like, yeah, excuse me.
That's what I never understood, because they always say that men refuse to ask for directions.
Not me.
Johnny's asking for the time. He's got his phone in front of him. Hey, you know what time it is, buddy? Hey, buddy. Hey, chief.
But,
oh my god.
Yeah, I mean, because I remember when I first came down to Florida. This is before cell phones and shit, beepers, whatever, and I was delivering pizza, right? Like my first job, my first day. Sorry, and the first one I took, I go driving. No. I think it was like my second or third. I drove a couple of blocks. You know, I knew where the address. I knew where it was, kind of.
Just finish the story. For fuck's
but wait,
sake.
I think so. When I first came down to Florida,
yeah, you got a pizza job,
delivery, right?
Yeah.
And this is way before cell phones and shit and stuff. So I get a delivery, and I'll never forget it. I was driving around the neighborhood, and I was looking around, looking at the addresses, looking at the map, and all of a sudden I come to a canal. Like the address was like 356, and I was at like 355, and then there was a canal. And then I was driving around trying to get to the other side of the canal and stuff like that. You know, I was like fucking, and I was sweating, you know what I mean? So anyway.
What's new?
Yeah. I finally found it, and I go back to the pizzeria. I hand him the receipt, the money, and then I says, I'm going to go outside and smoke a cigarette. He goes, yeah, no problem. I walked out. I got in my car. It was the last time they saw me.
It's just like that meme I just posted the other day.
Fuck that. But now it's like you could find a dime 20 miles away with your GPS. You know, it's so
I know,
crazy.
it's crazy. They're watching us every minute of the day. I mean, back when I lived in DR, this guy moved in across from us, you know, American. Supposedly was a missionary, a Christian missionary. Had a little kid, wife. And he starts telling me how he used to be in the service. I don't know, he was a Marine or something, supposedly. And he said that he had friends in the NSA who said that they have cameras that can look in people's windows in Cuba.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah, they can.
From space, they can look in your fucking window.
Yes, most definitely. Look at everything we could do 20 steps ahead. They kind of filter us a little by little. You know
that reminds me. Did you ever watch that video that I put on my wall about mind control?
No.
This video was from 1979. It was a ABC special report or something. 1979, and they're talking about MK Ultra and all the evil shit they did with the LSD tests, which of course they claimed that they stopped doing. But, you know, they had all this advanced mind control stuff going on back in the 60s. Mm-hmm. Can you imagine what it is now? Really, honestly? And people trying to tell me that these mass shooters aren't being mind controlled into it. They've all had therapy. They've all had psychotropic drugs.
Getchashooz?
I'll get my shoes all right. I'm ready to go.
Did you see? I just posted this. Urza Klein. This is completely insane. The FBI catfished a suicidal, depressed pizza delivery guy. Wait a minute, was that me?
What happened in that canal, Johnny?
The agent catfishing him repeatedly tried to get him to commit a terrorist attack. He repeatedly talked her out of it, so they arrested him on gun possession.
Wow. Yeah. They probably gave him the gun.
Exactly. That's what they do. They do
this
all
is crazy.
You know, it's like you know that guy who's sitting at home and he's like, I would love to go out and kill people, but I ain't got a gun. You know what I mean? It's like, I really feel like killing somebody. But goddamn, I hate taking the bus. And they get him a car. You know what I mean? That's what, when I went to the psychologist the other day.
Oh, boy.
Because I'm like, what I've learned. I used to go to the therapist, just like, whatever, and just say and tell him anything I wanted to say. And so, the other day when I went, when she was questioning me, I was like, is she interviewing me so they could MK Ultra me? You know what I mean? Like, she's like,
I shouldn't laugh.
No, but
it's
she's
possible. You don't know.
She's like, do you feel like hurting yourself? And I'm like, no. She's like, you want to hurt other people? I mean, do you? She was like, she's like, do you? And then she had to stop.
She's looking to see if you were a good candidate.
Exactly. She was like, do you think about hurting other people? And then she kind of leaned in. You know what I mean? And I just know that mirror in the room is two-way.
Uh-huh.
You got like the fucking FBI and the CIA in there. He doesn't want to hurt anybody. Next. But that's what it felt like. Like I was being interviewed, and I got really insecure and stuff. It was like, you start to lie and shit, And
you didn't lie and say you did.
No, because I just felt like when I leave, they're gonna give me like a party bag, like a backpack,
pipe bombs.
Clips. Yeah, you know what I mean. Speaking of backpacks, didn't you say?
Backpack.
Didn't you say that you think there's the fucking firefly out there? Is a drone?
Okay, yes. Sometimes when I'm out in the pool. And this has been happening for a year, and I'm not crazy. There is this red dragonfly that comes and hovers over the pool.
Definitely possible.
Hovers for the longest time, back and forth, moving weirdly, and it fucking looks like it's got a backpack.
It's wearing a backpack.
I'm telling you.
Oh my God.
And one day it stayed there for the longest time. I started yelling at it.
Oh my God. I picture like fucking Bill Gates sitting behind this computer.
Joystick.
Yeah, with a joystick.
Hey, I mean, they have the technology to do this. We know that they do, and if they've got it, they're going to use it.
And you're in your bathing suit. You probably got what's that guy Jeffrey Tobin masturbating? Oh my God, he's on the call. He's got to
be a real sick.
You know what it is? It's a Zoom call. They're looking at you, and you got Bill Gates. Klaus Schwab, he started it. He started the Zoom call.
Did you ever see that picture going around of him in the lingerie and the thong on the beach?
You know what? I hate to debunk it, but which might not be true. So it might not be true. But that's supposedly a guy who's pretty famous down here in Florida on the beaches for doing that. And he kind of resembles Klaus Schwab. But it probably is him.
He ruined it for me.
Because that's what they probably do. You're crazy. That's Frankie from Del Rey.
Hey, I've seen what those Europeans do on the beach. When they go to DR, they're disgusting.
By the way, when we say Getchashooz, it's just an inside joke between me and JoAnn when we need psychiatric or medical help. Getchashooz. So.
Yeah, it's like when any of us get sick.
Because
we never go to the doctor.
With the COVID.
Yeah, back to the COVID.
How that started.
Somebody starts coughing or something.
Getchashooz.
Getchashooz.
Yeah.
Going to the doctor.
Yeah.
Well, the backstory on that was we both grew up poor and never, our families never took us to the doctor. They rub some Vicks on your chest and let you lay there and see if you make it or not. And that was the threat. Like, you said, Mommy, I'm sick. I can't go to school. She's like, get your shoes. Go to the doctor.
Yeah, I'm fine.
That was the threat. I'm okay.
I was like, I never went to the dentist.
We were raised to be terrified of the doctor.
Remember, I had a cavity. My father was like, we had a walk-in closet, not a closet, but a pantry. And he was like, hey, take some of this. He would give me a shot of scotch. Yeah. I'm like, Dad, I'm 3.
They used to rub it on your gums when you were teething.
I didn't rub it. I was like taking shots with him. We were like cheers and saluting.
Yeah.
No.
Drinking games.
Yeah, drinking game. We had the ping pong ball.
It was a different world. Now these kids today run to the doctor for anything.
Oh
my son does too, and it's like I try to tell him, "What are you doing? You're taking your life in your hands.
It is.
You'll get over it."
Doctors are no different than that greasy fuck at the mechanic.
Yeah.
When you go in there and you go in there to get new tires, and they come walking over.
That's some bad news for you.
They get your shoes. You need new brake shoes. No, but they're like, yeah, I just want to let you know that your back brakes are going, and you're.
Well, they know that we're clueless. We have no idea.
I am.
We don't know anything about medicine. We don't know anything about auto shop, any mechanical shit. So they take advantage of you.
You go in there to get a fucking. You go in there to get a mole taken out, and all of a sudden they're changing your liver. I don't even know what I'm saying. But it is. It's like, listen, your fever's down, but did you know you got multiple? Yeah,
it's the medical mafia.
Exactly,
and it has been a mafia since the AMA was started. They took over all of the medical schools. If you're not accredited by them, then you go to jail for trying to help people medically. I mean, look what they did with all of these holistic doctors. They slaughtered 50 of them in the past couple of years. It's ridiculous.
And we're just so immune to it all, too.
Everybody's bought into it for so long because it's for the greater good. That's what they tell you. Oh, well, we're going to make everything. And that's why it's gotten this bad with the WHO taking over the world. They're going to take over governments, literally.
I'll tell you, my polio's been acting up.
Don't get me started on polio.
Polio. What do you mean?
Oh, that whole thing was a total bullshit shit show, too.
Polio? Isn't that what they did the Jerry Lewis telethon on? People with polio?
No, that was cerebral palsy, which
by the way,
backstory on that.
My uncle worked for them. I'll tell you some stories.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, I mean, finish what you were saying.
The polio thing. I was looking into that a few years ago. They always claimed that it was some kind of a, I don't know, I guess they tried with the whole virus thing and you need a vaccination, as we all know, and all that. But it was really because of some kind of pesticide that they were using on the crops.
Yeah. Listen, they got same thing. The hospitals need customers.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So you gotta have sick people.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I mean,
they don't want to cure anybody.
No, and kind of going back with this I'm going back on the mass shooting stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody talks about this only happens in America. This only happens, if you really think about it, it's only happens. It's because it's all manufactured. Mm-hmm. That's why.
Right.
We're the last kind of, country supposedly with free speech and rights and yada yada and this, but this is what they're doing, little by little they're chipping away at America. And that's what Trump understood.
Well, this is the thing. America, from its inception, was a thumbing in the nose at authority, and the rest of the world was not like that. There was kings, there was dictators, there were governments that they told you how to live, and that's it, and nobody questioned it. And if there was shit they didn't want you to say, you didn't say it.
You see the old pictures and videos of like Middle Eastern countries, Palestine, and they were like resorts. They were beautiful. Mm-hmm. Now they're just like Stone Age.
I know. Well, because we bombed them back into it. No, I know.
I'm trying to remember exactly which country it was, but it looked like nothing different than like Florida and shit.
The country was only as good as its dictator back in that day. And it's they want that for America now.
Well, look what they're doing in Canada. They're taking handguns now.
Taking all the guns with they can't sell.
Keep handing them over.
Yeah, they can't sell handguns in Canada. Of all the places, even when I was growing up, if anybody was like sick of, not having enough freedom in America, they said, let's move to Canada. It's better up there.
Right? No.
Remember that?
Yeah.
Not
upstairs
anymore.
neighbor.
Mm-hmm.
But that's, with Justin Castro leading
Yeah.
the way.
Wow.
I get people don't see that.
I know, and they're all under the thumb of this Klaus Schwab. They're all on his good little boys and girls list, which bothers me when I start looking at it.
The Young Commies of America, it's called, or something.
Yeah, something like that. But Elon Musk was on there in 2008.
He left.
Maria Bartiromo was one of them.
I know, that kind of surprises me.
Is
that something like they just join and then figure it out and leave, or like they're like, get your shoes, Ellen?
I think that
Elon. I said Ellen.
Ellen.
Get your shoes.
I think Klaus Schwab and his crew choose these people, put them on the list, and whether or not they comply, once you can be put on a list. You could be put on a list for anything tomorrow by somebody. You don't have any control over that. Is what I'm saying. So I guess it shouldn't judge people by that unless they play along. But you can see Macron.
Well, wouldn't you try to get it off the list? I think I would. I've been trying to get my mugshot off Google for fucking 10 years.
Good luck with that.
Actually, to be honest with you, it's the best picture I ever took.
I know.
I swear to God. I actually look at myself and go, God, I look like George Clooney got locked up, But yeah, because
you can only dream.
Yeah. It's like, but you see my license. I mean, look at my license picture.
Dumb and Dumber.
Oh my God. But yeah, my mugshot's like my favorite picture. I would like to make it my profile picture,
Oh yeah, you should. Go ahead.
Well, because
you weed out the wussies.
Yeah, because my hair was like white, because my hair was just going white a lot, So I I started to bleach it because I figured this. I came up with a great reverse psychology thing.
I don't know if you want to reverse your psychology.
Well, here's what I do now. I like, for years I used to stress out because white was coming in, and it used to stress me out, and that's going to give you more white, right? So I used to dye it, and I look like one of those old mobs. I look like, what's his name from The Sopranos?
It's Silvio.
Yo, I look like Silvio. I'm like, you know what I mean? I'm like 40 years old with the jet black hair. You know what I mean? Hey, how you doing? So I was like, wait a minute. I'm gonna dye my hair bleach white. This way, instead of being depressed when I see the white hair come in, I dye it all white and get excited when I see the dark hair coming in.
Oh, you are sick.
Get your shoes. You go to the barber. But anyway, how many times did you hear that story?
Back to the therapist.
How many times did you hear that story?
I hear that story twice a day. That's what the thing is. You tell your stories on here. Most of them I have to live with on a regular basis.
You're such a great actress. You actually sat there like it was the first time you heard it or hearing it.
Yeah, well, you always put a little spin on it here and there for me, so I'm always interested in what.
I embellish a lot.
How is it going to come out this time?
But you know what? A lot of my stories are really true and happen the way they really happen.
You've dropped a few on me while we were doing this podcast that I haven't heard, and that's always
yeah, I see it in your eyes. I say it on here, but you can't tell me to get my shoes and move out, get out.
Well, the podcast ends in an hour, so.
Oh, no, not an hour. It's 30, maybe 15 minutes. Not too long.
Oh, go ahead.
But, what was I saying?
I don't know.
Yeah, you were looking at me like, thank you. That was good. It made me feel like I was telling you for the first time.
I'm a good interviewer.
But a lot of, like, when I had the fight with the terrorist at the phone, payphone, that was true. Everything I said in that was true. It sounds like I'm making it up.
You've had a strange and...
What was the one that shocked you? Was
scary
it
life.
The story of my brother?
No, it was the prostitute.
Oh.
I wasn't thrilled about that one, I gotta be honest.
Why'd you have to bring her up again?
Stop thinking about her.
It was like Yeah.
Ay, ay, ay.
She looked just like Donna
Oh,
Summers.
I don't want to hear
it.
it.
Was crazy. Maybe it was.
Her career was pretty much washed
It was
up
over
at that
by
point.
then. Yeah.
Disco only lasted 5 years.
She's like, why? She was like trying to get me erected. She goes, someone left a cake out in the rain. What's up with this? She goes, don't worry, I will survive. Wait, did she sing that?
Different woman.
Oh my God, I'm trying to say, black singers look the same. That ain't right. That's
Nobody
wrong.
knows what Gloria Gaynor looked like.
She looked like Donna Summers. She looked like a hooker.
Jesus Christ.
But yeah.
We're going to get canceled.
Nobody listens to this.
That's what's so great about it.
I know. You can just
I was
say
thinking the other day, what if somebody started listening to us and be like, oh my God, they're going to get mad.
Why did YouTube ban us? Don't they feel sorry for us? They're like, oh my God.
That algorithm is too good.
Unbelievable. But it's like, it's like 2 people watching it. It's whatever. But, what we talk? Yeah, I mean, what else, Joe? What the hell? That's what we were talking about here. I'll cut that
out. You always say 4 times an episode. You say, "Oh, we're gonna cut that out." You never do. You barely can manage to get it to me in one piece.
No,
Takes me 4 days to get you to produce something.
Oh my God, it's all coming out now.
Hey.
So
maybe if I put a little pressure on you in public, you would straighten up.
Believe it or not, I do cut out a lot. I'm so good at editing, you just don't realize.
Oh, yeah, right.
Oh, for real.
Oh,
you know how many
okay.
coughs I take out? After I vape?
Horrible.
Dying. Sorry for the phlegm all over the mic.
Keep sucking on that air freshener.
So, I was up late, just banging out fucking whatever the hell I was saying. And
that stupid show put me to sleep.
Oh, yeah.
What was it called? The Offer? I saw somebody on one of the Daily Wire writers going off about what a great, fantastic show it was. So I shell out another $5-6 for yet another streaming service. Garbage. It barely was a
who did you
ridiculous.
See this?
Daily Wire, I told you.
Oh, come on, Daily Wire. They probably produced it. Aren't they like a movie thing too now?
Well, yeah, but I don't know.
But it was just so corny. I was like, I guess we might have to give it a chance, but we watched it for like 20 minutes and it was just so freaking
everything is.
Simple.
I think we're just above everything at this point, you know? They try to make everything so dumb
you
for
tell
the masses.
It's not good. The CIA didn't write that one. You know?
The CIA used to have some good writers. I don't know.
Yeah, that is true. I mean, I even I even put up a post. It's like, did Siskel? Well, hold on, I'll cut that out. Did Siskel and Ebert know that they were giving thumbs down to a lot of CIA written movies?
Oh, you know? I didn't.
And now they're both dead. Coincidence? I think not.
They were part of the cabal.
They took his jaw. They took Ebert's jaw.
They want to keep him from talking.
Exactly.
Wow.
What'd you
say? They used to just take your tongue. They took his whole jaw.
Siskel, I don't know what happened to him. He died like real long ago, like way before Ebert.
Really? I didn't know that.
Siskel died first.
Yeah, well, they're part of the cabal,
he had a brain tumor he died of. And then he had mouth tumor. I think we just opened up a new can of worms.
Yeah, well, you know, Ebert's the one that got Oprah started.
Oh, he's into black women. That's why.
They used to date. He told her she needed to
that's why
syndicate her show.
Cancer. He went down on that.
Oh,
that ain't right.
Johnny. Wow.
Wow, shit.
But that's true. What I just said, what you said. Oh, that's
Siskel got Sally Jesse Raphael started. No, I just mean. By the way, I went to
Did
the
you get
show.
Her ended too? You were like the only guy in the audience. You're clapping. Hey!
Oh, when I was in rehab.
Oh my God!
In Daytop Village up in New York, they took us all on a field trip to fucking the Sally Jesse
They wanted
Raphael.
everybody to relapse, so they keep you in there.
It's like, it was to see when it was like 30 of us in the audience.
What a crew.
Yeah, watching Sally Jesse Raphael. They're we're sitting in the audience picking scabs. I mean, Sally. Oh my God. Meredith forgot to take a fucking needle out of her arm.
Surprised she didn't end up on the Jerry Springer show.
Oh, it was hard. I was about to take Sally's tourniquet and hang myself. No, I'm like kidding. But yeah, we went to see her. I forgot what the topic was, but there was, and it was funny too. We had a kid. I forget his name. He was really funny too. He had a black kid. He was a twin, and he was in daytop. But his brother, identical twin, never touched a drug.
Huh.
But he did.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That could be bad. You got a twin brother out there doing bad shit,
and then you get blamed. You get blamed. You're going out. You're getting slapped. Like, give me back my car stereo. Like, what? What do you mean? You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Drug dealers hunt you down because you owe money. You're getting chased. You don't know why. Wow.
We should write a sitcom about that.
I used to date a Siamese twin.
Here we go.
I did. I used to date a Siamese twin. But her sister, she broke up with me for cheating on her with her sister behind her back. You heard that one before. I fucked it up. Yeah. I hate it, going to the movie. She wanted to bring her sister.
Jesus Christ, Johnny.
We separated. They didn't. Oh, that was a good one.
So
See,
bad.
That's what you mean.
Now we're gonna have the Siamese twins rights people on our backs.
Oh my God, is that even
CETA?
Oh my God, we're gonna get canceled. Doubly by the Doubleman twins. By the way, see how you listened to that joke when you heard it 100 times, but you said I embellished. See what I did there? We separated. But they didn't.
It just keeps getting better, Johnny. That's why I'm still here 12 years later.
Good luck with that. This is it, baby. This is it. I've peaked. I'm
aware.
I peaked. Anyway. Oh, this was fun.
Yeah. It was fun.
Short and sweet, I think, Too much. I mean, I get tired of hearing us.
Him?
Well, you. I mean, me.
Wow.
No, I'm kidding. But you know what it is? I'm just joking, by the way. But I just think that, I can't listen to myself. So that goes to show you that.
You should have a little more sympathy for me then.
I mean, if I can't stand listening to myself or play it over like you like to listen to what we said, imagine the people out there. That's why we have no viewers.
They don't like listening to you? I don't think so. I don't think that's the problem. We just got to keep putting them out there, Yeah. I listen to other people's podcasts all the time.
Yeah.
I don't see
it. We're good. I think people listen. They just don't like it. They don't subscribe. You know what I mean? It's like, we got 30 views. Not one like, not one subscribe. How long are they listening to? Like, how long do you have to listen to? It's like one of those ads, you got to watch it. A couple of seconds, probably. Before it goes, skip ad. I guess they get it like.
Yeah, we should probably stop doing this.
No, stop. We got a large fan. We're going to be famous one day.
I don't want to be famous.
No, me either.
It's a double-edged sword these days.
Oh, yeah. Forget we'll be dead.
Wow.
No, I'm saying. Couple jumps off building. Yeah, that kind of shit that you see every day. Happens all the time. Yeah. Speaking of Hillary Clinton.
Do we have to? Can't this bitch just go away? How long does it take for people to die in this fucking world?
George Soros.
Where are these people all right?
Breathing.
Jesus
that guy
Christ.
George Soros looks like a fucking melted candle.
Oh, he's gross.
Oh my God, I can't stand those fucking people so much. Hey, you want to know something?
No, I love you too.
All right, that's it for today.
Okay. This was fun.
Yeah, that was kind of cool.
Okay.
Oh wait, we didn't mention this. Yeah, I feel bad because Ray Liotta.
Oh, God. Why do we got to talk about that?
Well, I'm saying, he died. It was in the news.
He did
the
die.
algorithm still working?
No, I don't know. Ben Shapiro keeps posting about it every 5 minutes.
Well, why?
And so it happened a week ago. I don't know. They got to look into what they're doing. But, I don't know. He's been posting shit from months ago, too. I don't know. They just hire somebody new to do their social media or what. They got to get with a fucking program.
I don't trust that little weasel anymore. Yeah. I can't listen to him. I fucking have seizures.
He's like, mouth like a machine.
He's like, well, if you listen to the economics. Oh my God.
But this is the thing. I don't understand how these people get so fucking popular when they're just like, I can't listen to 5 minutes
how
of
about
it.
Lex Friedman?
Oh my God.
Who did he have on the other day? Like the funniest guy in the world.
My favorite way to fall asleep. I know, he sucks the funny out of everybody he has on there.
He's like, so... Who was he interviewing the other day? Like
Giannis Pappas.
Oh, no. There was...
Giannis wanted to kill himself by the end of it.
No, there was another one that Giannis is very funny. But it was like, how could you make...
Bobby Lee?
Oh, Bobby Lee, like the goofiest fuck in the world, was like...
Sucked the energy
out of these people. It was the most serious conversation I ever heard. He was like, so Bobby, we...
I think you're the funniest human being I ever heard.
Yeah, we'll be right back after these messages. Do you have anxiety? If you have anxiety, just subscribe to my
insomnia.
He's like the
he's like cure for insomnia.
Exactly. He's like the answer to. He's like the antichrist. What would it be? He's like the anti-Ben Shapiro. Like. Anyway.
Oh my God! Put those two in a room, it'll be like some kind of vortex from hell.
What is it? I'm at the nexus of the universe. Oh my God! Yeah, but I like him though. I do like him though. I mean, if you could sit there and have the patience,
He was the thing that kills me is I think, wasn't he a college professor at MIT?
Yeah.
How did anybody get through one of those lectures? Oh my God! You go in there with a hangover. And like
toothpicks in their eyes, and the glasses with the fucking eyes. Yeah.
I swear, I wonder if they're like doing something to our brains. These people are chosen on
most
purpose.
Definitely.
To fuck
I noticed yesterday.
Mentality.
I heard I heard like this high pitch sound.
I hear it once in a while.
Well, I was in the bathroom.
One day I got this ringing in my ears. It was like everything went dull for a second, and then all I could hear was this bzzz.
Yes.
You heard that?
That was the fucking firefly with the backpack. It was near your ear.
The fucking 6G they turned on.
Dragonfly or
Dragonfly.
What did I call it?
Firefly. Those are the ones that light up.
The ones we used to step on as kids. That was pretty crazy. What?
You stepped on fireflies, you sick fuck? Why would you do that?
If you step on them and then drag your foot, you got a line.
Oh,
I thought every kid did that.
We caught them and kept them in a jar and fed them.
I thought that was only in the movies.
Psychopath.
Well,
God.
Oh, come on. Don't make me feel bad now. I'll tell you another thing. And you're going to people are going to probably hate this, but Nikki we grew up.
I blame Nikki.
No, we grew up, we were broke, we were poor, everybody was playing video games, you know what I mean? You know what we used to do? After it rained, I used to live by Greenwood Cemetery.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Exactly, literally across the street. Yeah. And beautiful cemetery, by the way.
You were robbing graves?
No, stop. No, every time it rained, a lot of frogs.
Oh, you didn't.
Well, no, we didn't dissect them. No, we did actually. Not me, my friend. I remember But we used to get a bucket, all the kids in the neighborhood, and catch frogs. And on Fort Hamilton Parkway, we would all line up with our frogs at with a two-way street, and we used to slap it in the ass and play Frogger. That's how we played Frogger.
Oh, you're evil. Oh my God.
I thought everybody did that kind of stuff.
Wow, you're a sick fuck.
No, but that's it. We used to play Frogger.
That's horrible.
You lose.
Oh my God.
Anyway, we're brought to you today by Peter and Peter Villano. All right. Anyway, well, Joe, we had a lot of fun.
Till that.
Oh, come on.
Disturbed. I got to sleep in the same bed with you, you know.
We got bunk beds. What are you talking about?
You get the top bunk from now on.
Yeah. Well, I got a hole in it. Yeah. And I sleep on my stomach.
All right. I had enough of this.
Good
okay,
night.
if anyone actually listened to this, thank you. Like and subscribe.
Get your shoes.